Hello, fellow Sudokans, and welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku Puzzle. It's Friday, the 23rd of December 2022. It's not even late at night. It's still only evening time. I've had such a long day of an easy day with with some work, but not too much work to do. Just more waiting than anything else, I guess. And so I'm managing to fit in another puzzle, Los Angeles Times hard level game. Do you remember Forrest Gump? Of course you do. And I'm not mentioning it because of his saying of like life is like a box of chocolates, you never know what you're going to get, and Sudoku, the LA Times hard level Sudoku is like a box of chocolates, you never know what you're going to get. I'm not mentioning it for that. No, I was thinking more of the fact that he in that movie, there was film of him like appearing in every scenario in American history. He was there at every famous thing in American history. Have you been following the news of this guy in New York? I think is New York, in America anyway. His name is George Santos. He is a newly elected Republican governor. It's hilarious, really hilarious, and he is. I'm going to say Billy Liar or Walter Mitty. There we are. If you know who Walter Mitty was, Walter Mitty of life. Apparently, his everything. Him or his family have been involved in every kind of historical event. He claims to be a gay man, openly gay Republican, although he has in fact but got divorced from a woman, but he said he's been openly gay for many years, which may or may not be true. We don't know. He hasn't. There's been no proof, but his educational record has been debunked. Just everything in his life. It's really hilarious. There's almost nothing. A rather less hilarious fact or tale that he's said to have told is that his family perished in a concentration camp. He claims to be part Jewish, or he's actually Brazilian, but no records can be found of that. He said that 4 of his employees died in the Pulse nightclub killing in America, which is being highly disputed amongst everything that the guy has said is outrageously being disputed. I don't know, of course, but I mean, you would expect that he would come out and defend himself if the what was being said against him was untrue. But he hasn't managed to do that so far. But just have a look at it. It's hilarious. As I say, Walter Mitty character. It's really funny. Good luck, America. He's about to be seated, by the way, in Congress. Right, let's get on with the game then. Like a box of chocolates. Oh, no, sorry, there's already an 8 there. I was about to say there's an 8 here. I better get concentrating. Obviously, I'm not concentrating hard enough. Let's start looking properly. How about down here? That looks a bit better. It's a bit safer to do these 7s down here. So there we go. Two down here and 2 across here. So here's... Oh, sorry, hit the wrong key. Off to a bad start here. This is not looking good, is it? I'm making slip-ups right from the off. We have an 8 blocking down here like this, so here's the 8. And here will be 3 and 5. So what does that do for us? It puts 3s into those squares, and it puts 5s somewhere over here. Although we could have surmised that anyway. Right, come on, get with it. There are 9s here as well. 5s and 9s. Oh, I'm going to have to get on and play the game with a bit of help from our numerical friends in order. Let's see with the threes. We have threes here. Threes are still possible in this row in this position, right? 3. Okay, getting messages. Hold on. I think I can avoid them answering the message at the moment. Oh, here we go. 6. Excuse me. I'm looking at 3 things at once here. That's why I'm not really focused on the game. This is not good. Need to be focused on the game. Otherwise, I'm going to lose where I am. I'm doing several things at once here. Not good. Not good. Come on. Get with it. Right. We definitely have 6s there. We have 6s. Possibly anywhere there. 6 over there. I guess 6s are like that. 4 up here, 4 down there, 4 in there. Right, I'm going to need to get my thinking cap on and concentrate a bit more. I'm not really thinking, I'm not really doing very well here. I'm just losing focus. I'm thinking about other things. This is not help, does it? I mean, Sudoku is a game where you're supposed to concentrate, right? If you don't concentrate, it's going to be tough. Right, we have 1 and 7 in these squares up here. Down here we have 3 and 5, so we have 1 and 7 up here. So if that's 1 and 7, we are still looking for 2s in those squares and 3s in these squares and 9 like that. That's no good, is it? I know we have 9s like this as well, but, and obviously here, 1s, 4s. No, come on, start thinking. My game earlier today, quite early, just even before lunch, it was the New York Times. I really didn't focus at all. Played very poor game, I think. I just couldn't really, couldn't quite get into it. Lost it. Okay, so missing number here is 9, right? 1 and 5. 1, 9, 5 block down here. This has to be 1, 9 and 5 then. So this will be the other number. Not 1, 9 or 5. Has to be a 3. Okay. So this down here will be 3, 7 and 8. And so up here will be 2 and what? 2 and 9. Is that right? Yeah, 2 and 9. Yeah, 2 and 9. Ah, yeah. Okay, I think 2, 3, 5 and 8 are missing from here. No, 2, 3, 5 or 8. So 2, 3 and 8 all attack this square. That's got to be a 5 then. So 5 blocking across here. Here's our 5. Here's our 3. 3 across here. 3 across here. 3 down and down. Okay, we've got 3 blocking like this. So we've got 3 in these squares here blocking across. 3 blocking across. 3 blocking down here. Here's our 3. I've forgotten what's in these 2 squares now. It was, what did I have blocking up here? 1, 5, 9, wasn't it, blocking over here? This is 1, 5, 9. So this is, okay, so 7 blocks here. 7, and the other square is the 8. That I like, because the 8 blocks across here, which gives the 8 down here a nice little pattern of 2 8s in, not 2 8s of course, and 8 in either of these 2 squares here, so we know blocking down, and then we'll extend this 8 down all the way. The 8 must be in this square then. Right, let's get back to the game. I was drifting off there, looking at something entirely weird and random. Don't know why. Losing focus again. 2 blocks here. Here's the 2. And let's finish off this column with a nice looking 3. 3 is across here and our 3 up here. Ta-da! A completed digit. And that's our 3. And I probably should have got that ages ago, but don't worry, speed is not necessarily a thing we have to really be concerned about as Sudokans, unless we are competing, of course, which I'm definitely not doing. Okay, we have 6s across here. Seven blocking up here, so here's the 7. Missing numbers are 1 and 5, so we got 5 blocking across here. Here's the 5, here's the 1. We have 2s extended to the end here now, so that has to be a 2. We have 2 and 8 blocking these 2 squares, and we don't have 2, 8 here yet, so we know that these 2 squares must be 2 and 8. And in here and here we will have 4 and 5. Is that possible? Well, it's possible, but it doesn't help. But anyway, 4 and 5 are here. And so here will be 1 and 6. So the 6 blocks here. So that's the 6 and that's the 1. Now this then has to be 1 and 8. We've got 1 and 8 blocking across here like this. So we have a pair of 1 and 8 here, and that makes this digit here a 9 to complete that row. And then down here we have to have a 4. And finishing this row with a 9, I think. Okay. I quite like this game. I wish I could just be more focused, more concentrate a bit harder. I don't know why I'm not really concentrating. Maybe because I played quite a bit of Sudoku today. I'm not sure. I don't think that's the reason. I've got other things to be thinking about. I guess that's it, really. I'm not worried about cooking Christmas dinner. Oh, by the way, tomorrow is the 24th of December, so I guess it will be the last Guardian Sudoku puzzle. I'm pretty sure that the Guardian doesn't publish on Christmas Day. I'm pretty sure that's the one day of the year when it doesn't publish, and therefore there will be no Sudoku on Christmas Day from the Guardian. If I've got nothing better to do, and I really haven't got anything better to do, then I'll probably do some other puzzles. For those of you who have a bit of time or want to escape from your family or the turkey or whatever it is you want to escape from. Anyway, we'll see. Right. Let's see. What was this? 9 and what? 9 and 2, is it? I believe so. So we got the 2 blocking here. So here's the 2 and here's the 9. Then we can say 9's across here and up there. Here's our 9. Missing numbers here and here are, I guess, are 1 and 7. That's got to be 1 and 7. 1 and 7 as well. Okay. I think I'm going to click on the digits and see if there's anything really obviously clear that I should be getting. I can sometimes do that more easily like this. Yeah, there you go. There was something. 2's blocking across like this with the 2 up there. Should have got that 2 before. Okay, right, let's put in a 4 here now then. And then we will be left with 1, 7 and 5, I guess. So 5's down here. The 7 blocking this square here. And the 1 absolutely nowhere. So let's go. What do we do with this 4? 4 blocking down here and 4 across here. So that's our 4. Oops, 4. Excuse me. Last number to place in this row. You have to be a 6, my friend. And now we have 6's blocking up, blocking down, across here and across here. There we go. Oh, that's the last 6. No more of those to look for. Missing numbers here, 1 and 8. Okay. I guess this block here is the one that's going to give me stuff. Let's see what we have already placed. How about the 2s? We're going to have 2s in those squares. We're going to have 2s over here as well. 8s. What do we know about 8? Anything much? We have 8s where the 2s are here. I don't know. 3 is done. 4s are going to be here. And over there. 7s are like this. But that doesn't help because 7s are up there. 8s I already clicked on. 2s I already clicked on. 3s. 9s. Ah, there we go. It had to be something there. 9 looking like this. So here's our 9. Then the 9 across these 2 rows gives me a 9 there. There, 1 across here puts a 1 here, and 5 finishes off that column or the block, whichever way you look at it. 5 across here and 5 down here, so there's the 5. And for this column, I know I've forgotten what it is. It's a 4, isn't it? Okay, we have 4 across here, and down here. So here's our 4. The last number to place here is a 1. 1 blocking down here. Here's the 1. The last number here is an 8. 8 up, 8 down, 8 in, 8 across, and 8 up there. Last number 2. 2 across here. There's the 2. We're almost done now. Almost home and dry. Not that it's been raining or anything. The last number to place here is 5, I think. Don't see a 5 in that column yet. Yeah, we have 5 blocking up here as well. And so here we have to put a 7, and the 7 blocks up here goes in there. 7 across here. Here's the 7. We have 1 here. We have 1 there. Here a 1. There a 1. Everywhere. Los Angeles Times hard level game is finished. Thank you. I hope you have enjoyed your Friday and are ready for the weekend. Christmas weekend, I guess. If you have Christmas, that is. Okay, and if you have some other celebration, well, I hope it goes well. Bye-bye.